always, this podcast does not contain any financial advice either from the podcast owners or its guests. We are, however, smooth-brained apes who just love the stock.
Hi, I wasn't expecting you.
That should have been, I was expecting you.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Bot.
Hang on. You got to do it in the chair. Hang on. Let me do it in the chair. Hang on.
Yeah. You need to be stroking a pussy as you turn around.
I haven't got one of them. Hang on. Ready? I was expecting you. Why are you called Cole again?
Oh, for God's sake. I don't know. I actually put my name in as Sam this time. It just keeps dropping me to Cole. You see, your James Bond moment spin was ruined by I've been inspected. Why are you called Cole again? He never did that. Put the lasers away, it's Cole. I'll have to sort that.
Well, it's easy. Just type the word Sam in.
I did, dude. But it's obviously not working.
Oh, no. Right, mate. Let's get going. Oh, what's this? That's a $10 fine. That is.
Twitter is twittering me.
That's a $10 fine.
$10.
$10.
Long time. $10.
Right.
I shall pay you when I see you. With a
okay.
Fat slap.
Big slapperoonie. Right. Welcome to
Great Escape, the podcast where two dudes do your DD.
Oof. That's right. We do your DD. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to this week, episode 36, mate. Where's time
Where
gone?
are these weeks going?
Episode 36.
Hey, I don't know. I just don't know. Ooh, I pressed the wrong button.
What's
happening with the chat? There's nothing going on.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll sort itself out.
Is anyone in the chat? If you're in the chat, say hello. Is chat enabled? Who knows?
There you go. Yeah, it just popped up. So there you go. Who knows? Technical issues. Always technical issues.
It is, and now have you noticed? Now we've got Facebook going there as well now. So we're live on Facebook. We're live on. It's Seth.
Hey.
Seth's there. Hello.
Watching.
PQ7. Hello. Hi. Yeah, it's my boy. There he is. Hi.
Upset.
It's my eldest boy watching. So no swearing. I'm PQ7. Hello, PQ7.
I can't not swear. You know what I'm like.
I
find it very difficult not to swear. It's
Maybe you do.
Of my
Please
language.
don't swear. Okay.
Yeah. We're keeping it the right way around this week, not the reverse beep. You're not doing a reverse creeper with a beeper.
Reverse creeper with a beeper.
Reverse creeper with a beeper.
Creeper beeper.
God, we're talking rubbish already.
I know. We're both a bit tired. It's also summertime in the UK. So summertime has hit the UK, and this room is always hot anyway, right? And now it's melty hot.
Because you're in it, Cal. It's because you're in it. Always hot.
Thanks, brother. Yeah. So So if you start to see me sweat, just let me know. Yeah, because it's really hot in this room. Anyway.
Yeah, you'll have his makeup team rush in and put a bit of whatever makeup stops you sweating.
Whiskey's my makeup.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Right then.
Yeah,
how are you?
Was out.
How are you?
Not good. Working hard, but yeah. Just finished doing all my gardening, done the lawn and done the weeding and just general dad stuff.
General dad stuff.
Dad stuff, yeah. Kids bouncing at trampoline, I mow around them, and then they love it when I pick the trampoline up and drag it across the lawn with a minute and screaming. Ah.
Yeah. Dad, watch me do a triple backflip. No.
What about you? You've been up to? You all right?
I have been busy at work. I've got tomorrow off. In fact, my whole company's got tomorrow off. It's like a corporate well-being day. So they give it a day a quarter. They give us off. So it's tomorrow. So, which is great because it's 30 degrees Celsius here tomorrow, which is 90 degrees Fahrenheit in old money or in US money. So
Fahrenheit isn't even old money. It's just strange money.
It's old money for us, right? It's old money for us Europeans.
There's not many countries that use Fahrenheit anymore, is there? It's mostly Celsius across the globe.
Yes, it is. But we're a weird country where we use miles instead of kilometers.
Yeah,
which is a bit bizarre. And then we use we teach all our kids centimeters and meters and kilometers and anyway, bizarre. Anyway,
I'm a feet and inches kind of guy, and working in millimeter and centimeters is like it's too many of them.
I know what 12 inches looks like.
You watch male porn, or did you just measure yours by 4?
It's just a foot. Yeah. Unbelievable. Always want to take down the tone of the podcast. Anyway.
I know.
Right, we're here to talk about male genitalia.
Yeah, appendages. Like most blokes, I wish I had a 12-inch thing instead of this massive thing.
Right, what are you drinking?
Whisky. Bells. Speak nicely into bells. Couldn't be more apt for the start of this podcast, could it? If you've got a whiskey called Length or Cock, it's brilliant. It's me. It's me.
What else we got?
My word.
What else we got? Actually, no, I was gonna do a Ralph joke, but I'm not gonna do one. So
that's what happens in children.
Yeah. Anyway, you got bells.
I have.
And would you like to see Malefarag?
Would I? Dirty. Nice. Oh, I'm licking the bottle as well.
Yeah, Lefarag. There you go. A bit of Lefarag. I'll put that there to remind me it's there. It is also in my glass. So cheers. Elbows up.
Yep, elbows out.
Elbows up, elbows out. Oh. Right then, Cole.
Okay, Cole.
What have we got? Any shout outs, by the way?
I've completely laxed this week.
That's fine.
And
that's fine.
The usual bunch, you know, everybody.
Well, exactly. So let's just skip to the Ape DD. Let's just get there.
Yo, everybody who knows we love you, you know we love you.
We know you love you. So just a little bit of a thing here. So we're now live on YouTube. We're now live on Facebook. We're now live on Twitter. We should be. We were. I think we were. Let me just double check that.
We're currently talking with the BBC to go on channel BBC 2 about 10 o'clock on a Sunday evening. So not prime time yet, but you know, we're getting out there. That's a lie. We're really not. We're just everywhere else though. Every other channel you can possibly think of, we're on it.
And we are live on Twitter because I can see it live on Twitter. And Facebook, and we should be live on Instagram. Now, it's a bit the Instagram one is a bit weird. I had to sort of go away and do some technical stuff to make it work. But yeah, there you go. I don't know whether we are live or not. I don't know whether it's working. I don't know whether it's meant to work. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's working.
Technical issues.
Which is absolutely
emotional damage.
No, it isn't working. That's fine. I don't care. It is what it is. It is what it is. Right.
It wouldn't be the Great Escape without a few technical issues.
No, it's fine. Yeah. It's fine. Seth's drinking water. Right.
And there's a police helicopter outside.
Let's start the podcast with 9 minutes in, mate. We need to shorten this start again. Anyway, right. Do you know what? Let's go straight for this one.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it now.
Get to the chopper. It's time for 5 in 5. Yes, it's time for 5 in 5. I'll never get sick of that video.
It's absolutely my favorite video.
Okay,
right.
Nice one to start off with. Number 1, Hedges be fucked. They're in trouble.
What?
They're closing down left, right, and centre. All little ones. Oof. Gut shot.
5 in 5. Hedge is in trouble.
Look at that.
Hedge is in trouble. So,
which ones have closed down this week, Carl?
Right. Well, they've not closed down. They're just in trouble. They're losing money. So last week we talked about Tiger
Global, yeah.
Tiger Global, yeah. Tiger.
Burning shite.
I think that's what we put, didn't we? So they were in a lot of trouble last week, and there are 3 more. So this has come from Boss Blunts. So this is from Marcel. So hello, mate. Yeah. Via Zero Hedge. So Quant Macro Hedge Fund, ADG, that once ran a 3 billion shutters is in trouble. So they are in trouble. So ADG hedge fund are in trouble. The next hedge fund in trouble, and this came from Captain Bully. Bully's special prize hedge fund.
In one.
Hedge funds go. Hedge funds Maverick Lone Pine have dropped about 30% this year. So another hedge fund that's dropped 30% in the year. And weird. I mean, we talked about this with Tiger burning shite. We talked about this last week, but they were in a position where they lost their money this year. These guys have also lost their money this year. Where if you look at Melvin, they pretty much lost all their money last January, right?
They just basically lost for a long time.
Yeah, they did. So that's them down 30% this year. And to finish this little section, the last one we mentioned these guys before is D1 hedge fund D1.
D1.
And this one came from Sir Sasquatch at Joshua_check. And he says, replying to Gold Solar and Bleeding 1224, here's a cherry on top. So hedge fund D1 borrowed billions for a hot bet, and basically they have bet on the wrong bets, and they are in trouble as well.
You think Sir Sasquatch has got big feet?
Don't know, mate. Don't know.
Get in touch, dude.
Get in touch.
Are you really Bigfoot?
Bigfoot. Right, what's next?
Number 2. Somebody has taken the buy button again.
What?
Yeah, TD Ameritrade took the buy button on RDBX. Yeah,
RDBX.
You're not buying. You can sell position, close position only. I've got something in my eye. Excuse me. Close position only. You can't buy a bugger all.
They did. Let's see if I can bring this up on screen because.
So you ready for a bit of a Robin Hood slap lawsuit type thing going on then, boys?
I think they probably are.
Me too.
Window, where is it? It's there. Shibe. Where are we?
Right there, yeah.
Where are we?
What? Are we talking existentially or philosophically?
Oh, we've gone missing. Right. So this came from OTC buyer. So at crypto_buyer.
Over the counter buyer.
Yeah. So basically, sounds like you guys are to the next Robin Hood app. So here's the chat text messages that were going between him and TD. And good afternoon. Thank you for your patience. My name is Mike, and I'm a specialist here at Trade Desk. Please give me a moment to review, and I'll be happy to help. I tried
bidding and also tried buying at Ask. Rejected both.
Currently, only accepting closing transactions on RDBX, pending the upcoming merger.
That sounds like an issue with big boys being short too much. Honestly, I don't think you guys can restrict buying and only allow selling. Look at what happened at Robinhood on GME. If you're going to restrict one side, then all talk together and stop for pending news / merger. Don't know if he's actually Yorkshire.
No, but here we go. The restriction is on opening transactions.
Well done, Ameritrade. Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you're buying to open or selling to open. If you wanted, you would have no restrictions on selling to close your current position.
You can't buy shit, but you can definitely sell it.
Where have we seen or heard that before?
January 21?
January 27th, 28th?
Was it
27th or is it 28th?
We don't know. We never got to the bottom of that with emails from Ken Griffin, did we?
No. Kenny never replied to any of my emails.
Spoken with each other.
Kenny never replied to any of my emails. Let me be perfectly clear.
Yeah. Let me be perfectly clear.
My name's Ken Griffin. God, he's such an annoying. Anyway, right. TD Ameritrade took away the buy button for RDBX. What's next?
Naughty, guys. Interest rates.
Let's do this.
Yep. With reverse repo, it's going mental.
It is. So what happened? Let's start with the interest rate. What happened with the interest rate yesterday? The 15th.
The Federal Reserve put the BPS up, didn't it? The basis points up. Up to 75
points.
The biggest raise since '94, I think I read.
94, that's correct. Yeah, 1994. So the biggest interest rate rise since 1994, which in itself is telling in every way. You know, all of that money they printed during COVID is coming to get them, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
COVID gonna get you. So interest rate was up 0.75.
Oh, 27 says yes, 28. Thank you, mate.
Yeah, it's just don't know. 27, 28. One email says one thing, one email says another. Don't know. Anyway, so there we go. So that was that. And what was the reverse repo on Tuesday? What's the Tuesday number?
2.2 trillion.
2.2 trillion, and it was 2.24 yesterday. Yeah. I said to Sam earlier, I said, what's 400 million between friends?
Just his pocket shit. He's like, my round, 400 million, no problem.
400 mil, unbelievable.
2 point.
But so Boss Blunt's posted something last night, so this morning for us in the UK. And he was saying that they were talking about a reverse repo, and obviously the reverse repo is keeping hedge funds and the primes alive, and we don't want that. We want them to crash, right? We want the prime or hedge fund to crash. So house of card, domino effect, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, and I think the argument was around the interest rate now isn't going to make a difference, but it will actually make a huge difference. If the rate of borrow right now on the reverse repo is 1.55%. So the interest base rate in the US is 1.5, and then they add a 0.5 percentage on there as a fee, which is a profit fee that comes back to the government because they're the ones lending the money. So they've gone from 0.8 to borrowing that money to 1.55 borrowing the same amount of money. That's massive. And I worked out it is. So I worked out. So there were 98 counter. So basically, So that's 98 people borrowing that 2.24 trillion. If you take that divided by 98 and then multiply it by 0.155, which is what the rate's at, that is 300 and get this right. It's 320 million a day to take that money as a rate.
That's a lot. Anyway, 5 in 5. We're going to lose it.
That's a lot.
There's too much. DD 5 call with the new improved 5 in 5. It is
go then. What's next? What's next?
Ortex being liberal or wrong with the truth.
Ortex being shit. Ortex being shit. So I saw this originally from Nate. So this is from Daddy Junior 2, Nate Daddy 33. Good evening, Nate. Good afternoon, Nate.
Dude, yeah.
So Gary Gensler, please explain this. How is it that 35.15 million shares are returned, yet the price plummeted? Or better yet, start forcing accurate reporting data, not self-reported. 0 chances happens, and the price goes down. At SetGov will continue to do your job. So this came from this is AMC. So this was this week. Ortex.
It's just all corrupt. It's just Ortex, we know the price is wrong. We know all the figures are wrong. This morning, I don't know if you saw a GME in pre-market. It basically they dropped it by I think $4 with less than 500 shares volume.
Yeah,
486.
I've got that. I've got that in here somewhere.
How the hell? I actually put on Crime and Lies.
You did, and I replied with a video. Crime and Lies. What? Crime and Lies.
I've said it. You should be quicker on the. You need to be tricker. Quicker on the trigger.
Tricker, quicker. Right. So AMC, they returned 33.15 million shares on Monday.
Yeah,
Monday. It was Monday. It's in fact it's Monday, which basically then changed that to that. Anyway, everyone was like, "This can't be right." The price plummeted. They've basically given. They've returned what? It'd be 5% of the float back into the coffers, and oh no, that actually didn't happen. This is Ortex. This is Ortex being shit. So this is from crypto rocketeer. Haha, what the fuck? Is this some kind of mind games or a genuine mistake? So the next day, borrowed shares goes back up to 35.79 million, and the short interest change goes back up to
they've noticed, put it back up.
Exactly that. And I think that's what Crypto Rocketeer is trying to say. Did they do it on purpose? Did they not? Well, what is that all about? Anyway, so there you go.
Ready?
And then
number 5.
No. Same thing happened with GME. So GME did exactly the same thing.
Yeah, we know. Ortex is rubbish.
Ortex is shit. So bottom line is, and remember, Ortex also told us that the shorts covered in January 21.
Which of course they did. We all know that. That's why they still want us to sell our shares.
Oh, wait up. What's this? That might be my wife. Hello, dear.
Hey, Jem.
If you're listening,
put a nice podcast on then. Oh yeah, no, we do that as well. Shit. Yeah, sorry, Jem. You've got next? No matter what.
What's next?
What next is? Evergrande is rubbish. In Chinese.
Evergrande is rubbish. The
16th, which is today, they removed open. They removed all bonds and whatnot from the indexes of Evergrande at a price of 0.
All bonds and whatnot.
Ta-ra, Evergrande. See you later.
Alligator. Goodbye. Arrivederci. Tschüss.
Yeah. See you later, alligator. In a while, China style.
China style.
China style.
So I saw this
Wu-Tang kind of Chinese
China style. Yeah. So I saw this from King Diamond Hands at that neighbor boy. Evergrande, your prayers have been answered. Griffin's mail. So hello, Griffin's mail, by the way, as well.
Hey,
suspension removal, China Evergrande Group, 16th of June, which is today. Due to ongoing suspension of China trading. Basically, Evergrande was removed from every ETF and every index in the US and to a value of 0. At last, we've been waiting for this moment for a long time because they have been propping up the hedge funds with basically shit bonds, where what we think they've been doing is they'll buy, let's say a bond's worth $1 million, they'll buy that for $100,000 instead, they'll offer the margin at the exactly at the full value of the bond, and they have now disappeared. So that will be very telling from a margin perspective.
Like a fart in a hurricane, it's disappeared.
And again, this is really important because we've always said this on this podcast, that it will be the external factors outside of the US that will make MOASS happen.
Yeah,
because the SEC and exactly and FINRA
complicit.
Go on, give me Lizzie Warren's version of FINRA.
Oh, I don't know. She's not got a phone today.
Lizzie
Warren. All right, guys.
FINRA.
FINRA, I'm coming for you.
So FINRA and the SEC are useless and will obviously complicit and will protect the primes and the hedge funds from going under, but they can't protect the primes and the hedge funds from things like this. They can't protect them from Southeast Asia, China, Europe, Africa. They can't protect them from elements outside of the markets.
Really can't.
So it's
all. FINRA sounds like a really shit character in Thundercats.
Thunder.
Cats.
FINRA. Oh, hello.
Lion-O. Chitra. All that sort of thing. FINRA. It's like a fish just flapping there. Can't really do anything. It's like snarf. Right. That's how Evergrande done. Well, that was 5 in 5. We're going to do a bonus 6 in 5.
We're going to do a bonus one. We're going bonus. Yeah, we're doing it.
Bonus. Doug, seafood. Don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, but we're calling him seafood.
Seafood sauce, I've called him.
I'll take your mother to a nice seafood restaurant. I think it was, wasn't it?
Who is Doug Seafood Sauce? What does he do?
Yeah. Oh shit. He does lots of crime and lies, but basically he's been who was the interview with? But he said anyway that they've got infinite liquidity.
Here he is. Here's Doug Seafood Sauce.
Infinite liquidity is what he said, which...
he did, a.k.a. Ponzi scheme. He basically described the stock market and PFOF as a Ponzi scheme. That's exactly how he described it. So this is from Potato My Ass. If Doug Cifu executes an order of 1,000 shares and there are only 200 shares left, why isn't that share price reflecting the supply and demand? Why? Because they just don't do that. They say, right, we'll fulfill the order.
Do you know why they don't do it, Carl?
Tell me why they don't
do it.
It's crime and lies. Crime and lies. It ain't no thing. Kenny lies. It's crime and lies. Crime and lies. It's crime and lies. Kenny lies. Crime and lies. Crime and lies.
That's why they don't do it.
It is why they don't do it. But there you go. So there's Doug Seafood Sauce. He pretty much admitted. I need a bonus jingle. Yeah, we do. He pretty much admitted that the stock market was a Ponzi scheme, and he described it just like a Ponzi scheme. Yeah. We might not have your shares, but that's fine because we got T+2. We got 2 days. We got 2 days to find those shares, and guess what? Guaranteed that these shares are going to come in, and we'll find them, and then we'll honor the original. We'll honor the original price that we said we'd honor the 1,000 shares for, but even though we only gave you 200 to start off with, and then they scramble around for the other 800. And what happens when they can't find the other 800?
FTD the shit out of them.
Well, they synthetic shares and they just find them from Magic Land. So
this is what we get. So not worked up, but pissed off at. Everybody knows this is how it works. Everybody knows. We know. They know. The SEC know. FINRA knows. Everybody knows, and nobody does
FINRA
about it.
FINRA.
Nobody does anything about it, and it's just like, oh yeah, we'll just carry on as usual. Everyone will get angry about it and say things, and then we'll look over here, milk, or look over here, global warming,
climate change and milk.
Yeah.
Spoilt milk.
That's what he's worried about. He's worried about with the cost of living.
Oh, that's what it is.
Turning his refrigerator off. And when we're in an ice age, his milk will stay fresh for longer.
That's what it is.
It is, yeah.
That's what it is. Anyway,
nice cold milk.
Doug Seafood Sauce basically explaining that the stock exchange, the US stock exchange, is literally a Ponzi scheme. Hit the button, dude. Hit the button.
Oh, mate, I'm miles away from it.
What?
I'm miles away from it.
Do you want me to get it?
I'm there.
It's time for 5 in 5. Yes, it's time for 5 in 5.
Took me by surprise.
Took you by surprise?
Yeah,
What's chat saying?
Not a whole lot tonight. Nobody's on friend.
I can jump.
You what? Because we know that it's an absolute Ponzi scheme and balls up. After MOASS, will you invest in the American system again?
No,
me either.
Oh God, no. So I have stocks. I have stocks in my company. So my company have given me actually quite recently quite a lot of stock, and that is the only US stocks that I will hold moving forward. The rest of the stocks I will hold in UK. There'll be UK. It'll be FTSE stocks basically that I will hold where it's properly regulated.
Yeah, I'm sure there's still shenanigans that go on. I'm sure there's still shenanigans.
It's a lot harder. It's a lot harder because we're regulated by Europe. Now, as we leave Europe, that might change. That's the other thing to this. That might change, and we might become the Wild West as well. So
we've still got the FCA, though, haven't we? The Financial Conduct Authority. So
yeah, but you don't know. You just don't know.
They might be like self-regulating, like the SEC.
Exactly.
But yeah, neither will I. I'll be nowhere near him.
Exactly. It's all. It's just frustrating. I mean, now we're watching the collapse of everything because of the interest rates, because of just everything. Right, we're watching the markets crash, and we'll come on to this in a second. We're going to talk about crypto in a second. We're now watching this happen, and we're starting to see them just not giving a flying about anything anymore. The corruption, what they're doing. I mean, they are doing so. Do you remember Billy Wang?
Yeah,
Wang in there.
Yeah, letting it all hang out.
Yeah. Billy is currently in prison, or I don't know if he's on bail. He's basically on house arrest because he was hiding his shorts in swaps. Right, he was hiding his shorts in swaps.
He's he's singing like a canary, that boy.
He is. Now, it's what they do with it, though, isn't it? It's what they do with him singing away. They might not do anything about this, or they can go. He might just say. In fact, he's already said it, hasn't he? He went, "Psst, JP Morgan.
Yeah,
absolute shithouses. Go and investigate them."
You might find what you're looking for at JP Morgan.
Looking.
Not saying anything, but maybe you will. Please have a look.
Looking the 5th corridor,
yeah.
2nd right, 3rd right, 12th door, up a flight of stairs, down the stairs, through the secret passage.
He's going to have his secret passage sorted out if he goes to prison with that salt and pepper hair.
What was the secret password in Eyes Wide Shut?
Oh, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen that film.
It's a good film, that is.
Yeah. It's one of the ones that was out in time for VHS. You could press the pause button with your big toe, or your hands were otherwise. Anyway, moving on, Cole. Moving on. Is that just me? Bit of coke.
Yeah, but that's where Billy Wang's told them to go and look. But I think what I'm trying to say here is that they are blatant now. They don't hide anything. They don't. We got Seafood Source coming out and saying, "Oh yeah, it's a big old Ponzi scheme."
They've got nothing to lose now. It's crumbling. They've got nothing to lose, and anyone who comes out and says this is what's happening will possibly, after it's all happened in the media, be regarded as, "Oh, look at this hero. He came out and told them what it was." No, he just had nowhere else to go, and they had to tell it for what it was because everybody will know soon enough.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. We're moving to crypto. Crypto.
Gosh, that was a bit of a crash.
It was a bit of a crash. So basically all last weekend, crypto.
Where are the tampons?
Crypto went nuts, basically. So I first saw all this from Not So Crazy Ladies, a crazy lady trader who has literally become my crypto go-to person. So hello, crazy lady trader. Everything is red. Where are the tampons? The shortage in all but red. Let it be 2008 times 10. We fight the bad man and I hold. Show us negative beta, AMC, GME. Throws a tool, and when the light hits the sky, it's not a call, but a warning. And then Something in the Way by Nirvana, which is a class song. So even more kudos to Crazy Lady Trader for calling out the crypto, calling out some awesome quotes, and then calling out Nirvana. So ding, 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 ding.
God, I used to love Nirvana. Absolutely. I was obsessed with them.
Yeah, I know you were.
Yeah. Still listen to them regularly. Awesome band. Anyway. Yeah. Speaking of tampons, I've not seen Kenny's tampon for a while. Have you seen him on Twitter?
No, I haven't. Not for a while.
I have to check him out.
Right. So it all went a bit crazy on crypto. So crypto tanks. So Bitcoin this week has been below 20,000. So Conway Yen wins the bet.
What was the bet for? What was a forfeit or pay up? What was it? What was it for?
I don't know. So if you don't know, there was a bet between Conway Yen and Ben Wehrman. They had a bet with each other where Ben, who's very pro Bitcoin, said it will get to 60K. So it was at 40K when they had this bet. And Ben said it'll hit 60K and Conway said it hit 20K. And it hit 20K first and Conway wins the bet. That's official.
Maybe it's for nothing but glory. The Conway Yen, the glory's all yours.
Conway, you've won it. I wish I had some theme music here, but I haven't got any. Quiz theme music.
The gambler got to know when to hold. Know when to hold him.
I was just thinking of cheesy, cheesy music, cheesy quiz show music. I
did see a good.
So something along those lines.
I saw a great article on Market Watch that the crypto crash was due to a blocked sewer in Illinois. That's what caused it.
Doesn't Corey live in Illinois?
Does he?
Oh! Cork pop, man. We're on a cork pop for ages. Ready?
Go on.
Ooh.
Can you believe it? You're popping corks just as Sherry joins us. She must have smelt the whiskey from all that way away.
From YouTube land.
And Wingman Hallows is in the chat. That's my brother-in-law. Can I buy a spacesuit yet? Seen a lovely one in mauve. Mate, you look gorgeous in mauve.
So is that Paul?
Yeah, Paul.
Oh, Paul. Hello, mate. Long time no see, my friend. Hello. Hope you're well.
Right, yeah, crypto absolutely spanked. Getting back to the thing, it just everything. The entire crypto market was. I think I read there was like it's lost 1 trillion in the last 77 days, which is the biggest loss of any securities, stocks, whatever, ever.
Yes.
Yeah, 77 trillion, 1 trillion in 77 days. That's quite a lot.
It was, they wiped a lot out. And why did it happen? It happened because the hedge funds and the primes are short of liquidity. And news like Evergrande is going to make it even more difficult. So I would expect crypto to continue to fall. And this is not financial advice. There is no financial advice on this podcast, but my view of crypto is it will continue to fall. Not only because the stock prices are going to crash because of the interest rate rise, but also the fact that there's just not enough liquidity left in the market. They are literally begging, borrowing, crime and lies, everything they can do to just get themselves through where they are at the moment.
It's like Stewie beating Brian up in Family Guy, like, pay me my money, bitch. Pay me my money, bitch.
Pay me my money.
Pay me my money, bitch.
Pay me my money. So, so much so obviously liquidity is king in the market. Coinbase, which is the biggest crypto coin exchange in the world.
Coinbase said no.
Coinbase said no. No. Coinbase said no.
No. What you want to sell your Bitcoin? No.
Not happening. So it now takes over 48 hours to withdraw your funds out of Coinbase and up to 14 days to send it to your bank. Do you know what another killer line is? You there, Sam? I've lost Sam, I think. I've lost Sam. The killer bit to all of this was, this is the future of finance, they said. Laughing my ass off, which is true. This is meant to be the future. This is meant to be the future. I don't understand how it's got like this, but it has got like this. I think we may have lost Sam. We may have lost Sam. Oh no. Oh. We've lost Sam. We've lost the Samster. I'll continue on without him. I'll battle on without him. Yeah, 911, Sam. It's a Sam emergency. We've lost the Sam emergency. I have one PQ7. I have one ETH2 stuck in Coinbase, and my hopes are low. Yeah, well, just try your best, see what you can do. You might have to ring them up and demand your money back from them. But yeah, I think there is pretty much zero liquidity in Coinbase at the moment. But we think we knew that anyway. I remember Conway, or was it Ben Wehrman? It was Conway or Ben that talked about this before, where Coinbase like basically just used to shut down. Oh, we're having some technical difficulties. We'll just shut down and then come back 12 hours later when they've got more liquidity so they can actually pay out money. So yeah. Anyway, so be very cautious of Coinbase. The other bit to this was, and this came from what? So that was Crypto Whale at Crypto Whale. So the other bit to this was Watcher.guru. So Watcher Guru, Justin Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy Bitcoin investment is currently at how many zeros is that? That's $1 billion. That's $1 billion of unrealized loss. That is also mental. That is absolutely mental. So Michael Saylor basically did. His MicroStrategy is that he invested in different various ways into Bitcoin. It was like he invested everything he had, all the liquidity he had, and everything, and other people's money into this strategy. And obviously, over the last, he's back. Obviously, over the last few weeks, days, it's all gone pants. Welcome back, my friend. Oh, can't hear you, mate. You're on mute. Check your settings. Check your settings. Nope, still can't hear you, mate. Check your settings. Oh, proper technical difficulties here. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Just in case, just tweet him, just give him grief. See, he can't do anything because we can't hear him. He can hear me, but he can't retaliate. It's great, this is. I've not muted you, have I? No, I haven't muted you. No, you're not muted. You're up. Still called Col as well, though. No, can't hear you, mate. Right, I'm going to carry on. I am carrying on. So let me just share my screen again. So this is what I put together this week as well. So the pattern on the left is ETH. The pattern on the right is Bitcoin. Can anyone see any similarities between those two graphs? Yeah, there's a lot of similarity there. Speak to me, Sam. Nope, can't hear you, mate. Check your settings, mate. Check your settings. Come back in, come back out again, mate. Right. Yeah, so these are basically the graphs. So this is ETH and this is Bitcoin. So this is what happened over the weekend. These were the charts from the weekend. And you can tell them from the weekend because ETH is still at 1,300. And go on, mate, talk to me.
Can you hear me now?
Yay!
Oh, technical bollocks, man.
What's all that about?
I don't know. My internet went down.
Rubbish.
Yeah, it's been doing it a lot over the last couple of days. I think the Hedges know that I'm streaming tonight, so actively just target my street's internet.
Rubbish. All right, we're still on crypto. We're just talking about the mass crash, mass wipeout. $1 trillion wiped off this week in crypto. Left-hand column is ETH. Right-hand column is BTC, is Bitcoin. Can you tell the difference?
No,
okay, apart from my graph being up there a little bit. Look at that. I mean, they are, look, up, down, up, down. Look at that there, like a little bit there. You see it?
Very like AMC and GME, isn't it?
A bit there. Well, yeah, but look at that. But look at that. They are there. And I mean, how many times have we talked about this, right? We talked about this loads. They set the artificial bottom. They set the artificial top. And if you know where the bottom and the top is, you can make a boatload of money all the way up and all the way down on this.
Yeah, these little bits, just small pump and dumps on the way down, aren't they?
Look at that. Look at that. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same.
Crime and lies.
See, what? Are you going to press it? Am I going to press it?
No, we'll leave it. Keep going.
Okay, keep going. Right. And just to finish crypto off, because which always makes me laugh, which is Luna. So what's he called again?
Do one.
He didn't do one. He came back. He came back with Luna 2.
Do one didn't. He came back with Luna 2. Do one did.
How can you? I mean, this is the problem with crypto. This is why the primes and the hedge funds can get away with that graph there, because it's unregulated, right? It's a wild west, right? It's meant to be
the whole point of it. Yeah,
it is. It's the wild west, and that's the problem.
Decentralized, be your own bank, all that sort of stuff.
Exactly. So people like Do One. So Do One created Luna. Luna went under. There's a lot of controversy of what happened when it went under, i.e., he knew it was coming and he let his big investors get out at the right time, so they didn't lose as much money as everyone else did. He's come back and he's created Luna 2. So Do One.
Luna 2.
So this is from Watcher.guru. Justin, Do One denies claims of him cashing out 2.7 billion of Luna and UST. So he also took out money before it crashed, and
allegedly, because he's denying it at the moment. So
thank you. Allegedly, yeah, allegedly. Anyway, right.
I bought after the crash. I bought some Luna just in case. It went down. I think I put $35-50 in it, something like that, and I got a few 100,000 coins just in case. Just in case. It's hanging around, but I did get an airdrop through eToro of some Luna 2, so I've now got Luna Classic and Luna 2.
PQ7 is bro. Must be Kenny messing around with cold 2's internet. Do you know what, right?
Excuse me, PQ7, I'm a cold call.
He left and came back 3 times and still didn't change his beeping name.
That was the last thing on my mind.
Still cold Cole. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. He was the queen. Right. Market nonsense. Let's move on to some of the market nonsense.
I've just worked out how to do it. How to change my name.
Whoa, he's done it.
Call 2 from now on.
How'd you do that?
Just press the 3 dots on your thing, on your screen view on the side.
Ah, right.
It says edit name.
Oh, yeah. Like that there. Oh, yeah, look at
that. Yeah. You're Sam 2, though. Look at Sam 2, because I'm Call 2. You're Call 1. I'm Sam 1. This is how it works, is it? Yeah. Okay. This is how we get after a whiskey. It just gets absolutely mental.
Follow this guy. He still hasn't got enough Twitter followers, so make sure you follow him, by the way. Yeah. Also, while you're there, can you also follow and subscribe to the YouTube channel, please? That'd be lovely. Thank you very much. I put out a little tweet the other day, but if you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, that'd be lovely. Thank you very much. Right. Let me play something.
Let's play something. We're rambling a bit here. What else have we got? We need to move on.
We are rambling a little bit.
Is it the AMC? Is it the earnings calls right now?
It's probably finished. Yeah. Sherry, you were listening to it. I heard some very pointy shareholders questions going in from the floor.
They were probing questions, weren't they?
They were. Let me see if I can get this full screen. Will it go full screen? Yes, it will.
Look at that.
Ready?
Yeah, play it.
Oh, play it again.
Nice. Joey?
That was from Joey. Yeah. Joey Garnell. Absolutely. Yeah. So that was Joey. So that pretty much sums up what happened. What's happening on Wall Street, what's happening across all of the markets at the moment. It's absolutely in free fall. And so there's a lot. They're losing. The markets are losing around about 3% a day at the moment. So Nasdaq, the Dow, SPY, everything is losing. Sorry,
it's the beginning of the end. This, isn't it? I'm expecting them to have loaded up on borrowed shares and maybe have one kind of going out in a blaze of glory, try and absolutely shake the final few paper hands out and drop GME and AMC and most of the meme stocks. We still call them those because we know they're not. I'm expecting them to go mental. And then I think it will have a nice big bounce. Do you think it'll be a fake squeeze? Not fake, but a controlled squeeze, shall we say? The media's starting to say, we're all set up for, Market Watch and Forbes and people like that are all starting to say, we're set up for a big short squeeze and it's going to go off. And then, now this isn't the media. We've had absolute radio silence from the media for 2 years, basically, coming up on 2 years. And now they start saying it's ready for a short squeeze. So do you think this is a narrative given to them by hedge funds and we're going to have a controlled squeeze in their favor, hoping that lots of people sell?
So the SEC alluded to a controlled short squeeze a few months ago with Gary Gensler. By the way, this was my interpretation of the markets on Monday and Tuesday. They are absolutely just a mess. Mass sell-offs in crypto, mass sell-off in the stocks. And actually, Peter Rahan mentioned this yesterday. He thinks that Monday and Tuesday they were oversold. I actually think that people were expecting the base rate to go up by 100 points and not 75. So I think there's a bit of relief. So I think everything got oversold Monday and Tuesday. But Monday and Tuesday, it was this lady here on a bike. Pretty much that.
Literally.
Bonsai!
So what do you reckon? Controlled squeeze?
Don't know. Well, God knows. God knows.
My theory now is Ryan Cohen and the Gamestop team have been playing 4D chess for a while now. I think they're expecting this to happen, a controlled squeeze, and would probably do the the share split in the middle of a controlled squeeze. So as the price goes up, they'll split it. So it's relatively similar to the price it is now, but obviously more because then it'd be worth a lot more.
Yeah.
So I think they're waiting for maybe a little jump to do the stock split before anything like that. But I just don't know. They might stick the marketplace out soon just to garner even more hype, just to screw the hedges even more. Wait for a fake squeeze.
I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure the fundamental stuff actually matters anymore. I don't think it does. I don't think a marketplace. I don't think any of these things are actually. I just don't think it means anything to the hedges.
Nothing is running off. If you've got what was it you said? Infinite liquidity. Nothing's running off fundamentals into the entire stock market. It's not free. It's not fair. It's all bollocks, really. The price is wrong. But I think this squeeze will screw the hedges over all the time, like big time. So I think there's still things planned. I think there's still aces up the sleeves, shall we say?
Yeah, maybe. But the volatility index, so VIX.
Oh, that was going mental today again.
It was going mental. So this is how it finished today. I don't know if you can see that, but it was up 11.75% today, which is big. It was bigger on Monday and Tuesday. It was over $34, or 34 points on the index. So it's actually gone down a little bit. You can see there where it was earlier in the week. So it was there, 34.22. It got there, 34.72 this week. It's now at 33. I mean, the week's not over yet. 33.88. The week's not over yet.
No.
And we're probably not going to see a lot of the interest rate hit. Isn't going to hit hard probably till next week anyway. The Evergrande thing is probably going to hit really hard.
Yeah, that's coming. I think we've still yet to see the effects of that.
We've got Melvin tying up all their loose ends. We've got all these other hedge funds we talked about at the beginning of the podcast that are struggling as well. So there's a lot going on. This is the
house of cards. It's starting to teeter and topple. It's like Jenga in The Big Short. We've said it all many times, lots of podcasts. It's going exactly like the DD has said is going to happen. It's happening.
It is.
Exactly. It's like we're Mystic Meg, Crystal Ball. We're on it.
Exactly. Zero hedge again. All S&P 500 companies closing red hasn't happened since 1990. And that was on Monday. That was Monday.
It was Monday.
So every single company in the S&P 500 went red on hey up. Hey up. He's taking a good old picture. Look at me. Look what I've done. This is me. I've done a thing. Look at me. Yeah. So thank you, Jack.
Unfortunate for him. He's been lumbered with the effects of decades of fuckery. It's not his fault. Not his fault generally. It's been building for many years.
It's his fault. Inflation's where it is.
Oh yeah, but
maybe that's controversial. Maybe it's not. I don't know. So
nice picture. That he should have framed that on his wall.
Thank you, Jack, for the picture. So Jack Terrence Torrance.amc @lives Torrance. And here's a quote from Melanie, @Melanie3. The volume of bodies changing when the temperature, pressure, or forces acting on the volume change. There will be no more room on Earth with all these jacked tits. Yeah. AMC to the moon.
My titties are jacked.
I'm going to skip past Ben's DD. Nipple Ferraris.
Yeah, they're so jacked that my nipples have come about this high.
And just to carry on the theme here of markets crashing and places not being good, another one. So actually, Sujinx 5. So Sujinx 5 Whelp. Another zero hedge quote. Liquidity in the market is worse than it was leading up to Lehman.
Feels like it's been zero hedge week this week.
And last week as well. He was all over last week as well. So well done.
Hedge.
Well done Zero Hedge for keeping us abreast of everything. Speaking of tits, keeping us abreast of everything that is going on.
Spreading yourself over everything we do at the moment, dude.
And just to sort of echo the Lehman Brothers theme here. So when Lehman 2.0, cool shirt, bro. This is for Ben. I don't know if anyone can see this, but let me zoom in.
Oh. Yeah.
What's that? Oh,
that's June 14th.
See it somewhere. There it is. Hang on.
Have you been drinking?
Yes.
Do you have a license to operate this vehicle?
Yes, I have been drinking. What? Oh, you bugger.
Oh, my gosh. For anyone listening to the podcast, Kwon is spazzing it up.
I am.
Speaking of drinking and operating vehicles, I give my daughter...
I give up.
Yeah, leave it. I give my daughter... She gets travel sickness, so we give her travel sickness pills. And I read the box on it, and it said, they might make you feel drowsy. So if you're taking these, children must not drink alcohol or drive heavy machinery. What the fuck? What kind of warning is that? Are you seriously? Are we, as a society, as a civilization, are we that stupid that children under 10 must have a warning on tablets not to bloody drink?
Exactly. Oh. Exactly. Right. So
we need the purge.
Just to finish this off, that gentleman there works for Citadel and has a nice Citadel badge on his shirt. And here he is with his head in his hands, taking his glasses off. And this is a picture from Monday, apparently, when the markets were crashing.
He's saying, we be fucked.
Right. We're going to start to wind this up now. The other bit of really good news this week was FTDs. So I don't know if you remember a few weeks ago where the SEC released the FTD data, and well, what they did is they just copied last month's data, which actually was a copy of the month's previous data. So February's FTDs were also March's FTDs, which were also April's FTDs, which ended up being May's FTDs as well. Anyway, they've decided to actually do their fucking job this week and actually launch the proper FTDs. So there's new FTD data that's arrived, and the FTDs in it are way bigger than what we had previously, the previous month and the previous month FTD
you
data.
Mean all the fake ones?
Well, all the I can't be asked to do this.
Why do you think you would...
Control V, Control C. Oh no, we've lost Sam again. He's gone. Oh, nightmare. We've lost Sam again. So here's the FTD data. And again, King Diamond Hands is here. Jimmy, FTDs spreading like STDs. Which I thought was brilliant. I haven't seen numbers like this since the sneeze. 750,000 fails. Look at that. 31st of May. 744,847 fails to deliver. So fails to deliver are stocks that have been borrowed and were never returned. They basically just went missing in the system because people couldn't be asked. But they have to be covered. You have to cover your FTDs. And so somebody somewhere owes a load of money. Here he is. Here he is. It's not good enough, is it? It's not good enough. He's letting me fly solo here. He's letting me fly solo. Anyway, but look at these numbers. There's some big old numbers here. So if we take, let's take today, tomorrow, next week. Let's take next week. Look at next week. There's, oh my God, what, $60 million worth of FTDs need to be covered. It's not good. It's not good. It's pretty scary in a way. Kenny is absolutely onto him. Yeah. I don't know what that call to guy is. Anyway, FTDs, STDs. That's all we're saying. And unless Sam made it, the crime and lies. We were talking about this earlier. today they dropped the price nearly $4 off 466 pre-market value. It's not rubbish without him. Unbelievable. Right. Sherry, I don't know whether you want to comment on what was said on the AMC call earlier. Anything of interest? Or not, as the case may be. Can we hear you, Sam? Can you talk? Can we hear you? No, I can't hear you, mate. Can't hear you. Wow, he's back. Hang on. Back now.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Hear you now. I can see you.
Oh, mad technical issues.
You need to ring your service provider, methinks.
I need to bomb my service provider. No, that was only a joke. I'm not going to bomb anybody, just in case Plus next starts getting worried.
Right.
Anything to you.
Right. We're over an hour. The last thing I wanted to talk about, there's some funny bits, but I wanted to talk about Kat very quickly because she has done an amazing job. We talked about this last week.
Miss Striker, vans everywhere, nice billboards, mobile billboards everywhere. Good girl.
Everywhere. So we talked about his last podcast. Not only were there billboards, mobile billboards everywhere, there was also planes in the sky over New York as well, where they basically said the SEC was basically complicit to Wall Street and everything. This was an interesting one. The truck broke down outside the SEC building.
Yeah, that's lucky. Or not. I'm not sure.
Don't know how that happened. Don't know how that happened, Cam. I mean, that was terrible, wasn't it? Yeah. And there's a woman walking past, admiring the truck,
taking in the info, hair blowing in the wind.
Yeah. This is from the podcast regular Larry at Larry 58756018. SEC is not for retail, so this was there as well, and then the other bus, the other lorry was here. That's brilliant. A great one, is it? Yeah. Look at all these people. All these people are out taking photographs of the van.
That dude out of his car taking a photo is definitely an ape.
Definitely an ape. Yeah. SEC is complicit. Market manipulations. There we go. Not excellent. Look at that. We demand a fair and free market.
He does look like Mr. Burns in that.
He does, doesn't he? He looks. It's so Mr. Burns, isn't he? So Mr. Burns. So and here we go. Here are the different buses on in Times Square, driving around Times Square. Well done, brilliant.
Yeah,
well super work, Kat. Thank you very much for being awesome. And I wanted to end on this one with Sal. So nice work, Sal.
We can't have a podcast without Sal featuring one way or another.
How do we get the SEC's attention? There you go. That's how we get the SEC's attention. Adam Aaron and Ryan Cohen giving it their all.
Adam Aaron does not look well as a woman, whereas Ryan Cohen kind of does.
Ryan Cohen is scarily good as a woman.
Yeah, get rid of that goatee, and I'd take her home.
That's a scary concept.
Keep the goatee. I'm all right with that.
And just so these are my funny ones that I've got this week, and this one's from Kurt. So Mustang Love 69, Buddy just sent this to me. So he's got a golf ball that says Diamond Hands on it. How cool is that?
Yeah.
How cool is that? That is well cool.
It's amazing. He doesn't even play golf.
And I'm going to leave.
That's going to hurt.
It is going to hurt. That's going to really hurt. And I'm going to leave this week's podcast on this one. So thank you very much. J City is cancelled at Too Hot for AMC. A message to all the hedge funds and their financial media accomplices who stay trying to change the narrative. Apes not leaving AMC. Apes are not leaving until shorts cover their positions.
Right
on,
and that
brother. Is it. And that is it. This podcast is completed for another week.
We're going nowhere.
We're going nowhere. No. We are not going anywhere. Apes are not leaving.
And ape-wise.
We're not leaving.
We're not leaving.
We're not leaving.
We're here till the bitter end. Win or lose, we're here. That's the thing.
And we're not fatigued.
Yeah.
We are not fatigued. We're not fatigued in any way whatsoever.
I am for tea, though. Fancy
I am for tea.
Yeah, let's have tea.
Yeah. And that's it. We're done. We are done. We're not letting it go further. This is an hour and 5 minutes. That's long enough. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe. We're on Twitter.
Yeah.
We
Massive
are
apologies for my rather smooth-brained internet, shall we say. It was a retarded crane eater for a while there.
You need to ring your service provider, methinks. Put along to the website, and top right corner are all our social media links. So Instagram, Twitter, now Facebook. So we're now on Facebook as well. We have a Facebook page as well, and obviously YouTube. Like and retweet and follow us on all of those links. That would be lovely. Thank you very much.
You're closer to 1 hour than Gary is to doing his job. We could stay on for days and be closer than Gary is doing his job. In fact, we could stay on for about a year and still be closer to an hour than Gary is to be doing his job.
I reckon I could do an all-day podcast. I reckon we should do it for charity. We should do a podcast all day for charity.
No.
We should.
I'd be absolutely rat-ass by the time that finished.
Well, it'd be funny. It would be funny. And what we'll do is we'll have so right next week we're going to do this. Right next week,
tell me what we're going to do, Cole.
We're going to do drop-ins. So we're going to share the drop-in URL in the chat, and you can click on it, and you can come in and you can join us. You can come and talk to us. You can share some DD. You can share your thoughts on the DD that we're sharing, and everything else. But next week we're going to do that. We're going to leave a section of the podcast next week where you can come in. So if you've got a mic and a pair of headphones and a webcam, if you've got a webcam, that's even better.
Is that for the people know? Is it video or is it just voice?
It could be both. It could be both or either. So if you've got a mic and a set of headphones, you are very welcome to come and join us on the show next week. Well, and we're going to open up a section of the show next week for you to come along. So, bring your best speaking voice.
Yeah. Feel free to ask us anything as well. It doesn't have to be just stonk related. Anything you want to know, anything you've wondered, like if we have legs or not, because you've never seen the bottom halves of us.
Yeah, right, Sherry. You can come on next week. So what we do is it's like a radio thing where we'll send you put the URL in the chat and you can click on it, and then you can just come in, and we can have up to 10 people on in here at any one time. So just come along. Let's get people joining in. It'd be great to get a bit more interactive. And then I think
10 people at once, and maybe we can like matchmake 2 apes. We can be like an ape matchmaker and get 2 people together, and if you get married, we'd be invited to the wedding. It'd be
like blind date.
Yeah, it'd be gorgeous. We could be the Lotharios of the ape world, like the Cupids rather. How nice would that be?
Well, yeah.
I just went a bit random.
Sherry's bringing the cocktails with her, so I'm there. I'm there. Even if you're not, even if you keep bobbing in and out all the time, that's fine.
Well, I'll bring the cock, you bring the tail.
Oh, right. That is it.
Sherry's already married. Damn. That's it. Hanging my boots up now. That's it.
We're done. Shush. We're done. It's an hour and 10 minutes now.
Okay, then. We only have one thing to say.
Goodbye. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing and liking. Carry on doing that. Go over to our Facebook page and say hello there as well. So I love you all very, very much. Thank you for listening. Sam, over to you.
Laters.
Goodbye. I've now got to find the right button, haven't I? Hang on.
Yeah.
It's that one there. Ready? Say goodbye.
Laters.
Bye-bye.